What's up there, you think? What are you looking at? Guys, it's season 2 of Chronic Nonsense, the podcast that hasn't changed since season 1.
This is season 2.
You're listening to Dominic Monaghan.
Donegan Doffigan.
Man, we got a lot in store for season 2. We got a lot in store for season 2 of Stranger Things. Don't mind me, I'm going to chop down this tree and then I'll get right back to the podcast. Excuse me. I just need to chop this tree down. Okay.
Yeah, you do that.
It's gone.
All right, good. I was really concerned that tree was in the way for the episode, but now you've taken care of it, so it's all good.
My chainsaw disappeared from my hands and it's gone. The tree's gone too, but that's good.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast. Tim, how are you been?
All right.
So I just gotta chop this tree down again. Why is this tree in the way?
I don't know.
I thought it was gone, but it turns out I have to chop it down
it's
again
still
with my
there.
chainsaw.
Oh, somebody's joining us, I guess.
It's the chainsaw. The chainsaw just walked in through the door.
Just walked right on in.
What do you think it's doing here?
Wreaking havoc. Yeah.
Podcast time. Welcome. You're listening to podcast on the podcast time.
Yeah.
Tim,
We're back.
do you notice anything?
Did you miss us? Do I notice anything?
Did you notice anything different about me today?
You look relatively different, the same.
Because, Bobby.
Most of you is gone.
Most. I walked in and I was only just my eyes.
Just the legs
Just
and the
my
eyes.
One leg. Okay, so both legs were standing there,
Yeah,
and one eye was
eye on
balancing.
each one. Yeah. That's what you said when you walked in.
It's happy Halloween season, Tim. We got to get spooky up in here.
Spooky. Ooh. Ghost. Oh. God. Okay. Good, yeah. Cut down those trees.
My John Dan podcast. Tim, I got a haircut.
Yeah, I see that.
I haven't gotten a haircut in 2 years.
Now, those in the audience don't see it unless they looked on Instagram.
All right.
Yeah.
What an organic way to do that.
Yeah, getting a... Oh, yeah, that's the money shot right there.
Yeah. You want to find out what I'm doing on the Instagram? Go find our Instagram and check it out on the podcast.
Yeah.
Tim, I got a haircut.
What?
What do you think? First of all, I need to know what you think. What did you think when you first saw it?
It took me aback. I was taken aback.
Don't lie. Did it take you aback, or were you
I was
just like...
taken backwards.
You looked at it, you took at least 3 steps backwards.
I was like,
I need to get away from that for a second.
I think it looks fine. I think it looks good.
Thank you.
It's just so much shorter.
It's a lot shorter.
It's just so short.
Remember 2 years ago when I did the same thing?
I do remember that, yeah.
And but that time I meant to do that.
Right. This was an accident?
It was on purpose.
I thought last time was kind of not on purpose. I thought last time you wanted to get your hair shorter, and then it was like, fuck, we'll just have to cut it all off. This was it was an accident this time?
That was more this occasion than last occasion. Last occasion I was kind of wanting to, but I was also like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. Just take a buzzer to it and just fuck it, get it off.
Yeah.
This time I was like, I want it short, but not super short. I didn't want it because it was long, right?
Okay,
and I had a big rat nest problem in the back. And so I was like, I don't know what to do because I don't like getting my hair cut. I don't like going to get my hair cut. And I've just been told by a lot of people, they're like, oh, just go to Great Clips. Just, Dalen. Just go to Great Clips, you goddamn... You're sucking on me right now, man. Just not... What do you... Go to Great Clips. They'll do it for you. They'll cut your hair for you.
They'll cut your hair for you. That's
their slogan.
They'll cut your hair for you.
I mean,
go to Great Clips. They'll do your taxes.
Yeah, I mean, that's not
they
what
might cut your hair for you.
We all know that you go into Great Clips. I mean, what do you want?
Yeah,
They're
what
not
do
gonna-
you go to Great Clips? What do you want?
It's Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic Park now. They're like, just go to Great Clips. They'll figure out how to get the rat's nest stuff out of your hair, and then they'll cut it to what length you want.
And their solution was cut it all. They were like,
I walked in.
I know how to get that out.
I walked in. Here's the story. I walked in. Kind of remember the rest of it.
Okay. Well, while you're thinking about it, do we have any sponsors today?
We sure do. Let's listen to it.
And that was a word from our sponsor.
Mrs. Witch. Mrs. Witch, the bitch.
Well, that's a little offensive.
So I walked in, right? And
Yeah,
then I sat down and she was like, "Oh, you got some tangles back there."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I was wondering if there was anything we could do to take care of it." She was like, "No, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about that."
Oh, that's... Yeah.
And I was like, "There's nothing.
That's not what you wanted to hear.
There's just nothing you could do." I mean, of course, it was bad.
Yeah.
But like, there's some like dreads in there. But I'm like, you couldn't try.
No.
You can't try. I'm not a stylist. Maybe if some stylists would peep on in about me, go in and tell me everything you need to know about styling about a hair.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe somebody could do that.
I thought the sponsor spot was over, and then it turns out we had another one.
Yeah, we have to charge extra. So
she was like, "There's nothing we could do about that." And then,
and you were already committed. You were like, "So I guess I'll do this."
well, I didn't know how short we were going.
Yeah.
She was like, "It's
Yeah.
gonna have to be pretty short," and I was like, "Okay, well, that's a vague. So we'll see."
That's a
That's pretty vague, but
yeah.
So she just took a buzzer to it, and the way she made it sound, it was like, "There's no way you could cut your hair without buzzing it." And I was like,
Well,
"It just can't. That can't be it." You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel like that can't be true.
It can
But
be
maybe.
if you go somewhere else and not Great Clips.
Right.
Their only specialty is cutting your hair to
Yeah,
length.
they'll cut it.
They'll cut it, and that's
They'll
it.
cut it. Great Clips. They'll cut it.
Go into Great Clips and try and show them a picture of what you want. They'll look at you and they'll just laugh like this.
I've only had good experiences at Great Clips, but I've never had anything that would have been hard to take care of either. So
Yeah. What?
I've never asked for anything complicated. So
Me neither, but I don't think...
I'm not saying that should be complicated. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
when I've gone, they've given me exactly what I wanted, but what I wanted didn't take any effort.
I just would have appreciated a little try.
Yeah.
A little try, put my hair...
Yeah.
They didn't even get my hair wet. They just cut right away.
Yeah, she was like, "I'm a stylist," and you were like, "Why don't you be a trialist? Why don't you give me some try?"
So I went...
Great Clips. We're not going to try. So you went?
I went to what? Oh, I went to Great Clips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything different about me today?
No.
So I went to get Great Clips and I got my hair cut, and she was just like, "All right," and they buzzed around the sides,
Yeah.
and then left a little bit on the top, like longer.
Okay.
She's like, "You want to go shorter than that?" And it looked fucking awful because she was like, "I'm buzzing around the sides. I don't give a shit what you want
Yeah.
there."
Yeah.
She just buzzed all the way around the sides. I was like, "Well, I guess make it fucking even."
Yeah.
And then, so it got cut to this length, and it was like, all right, well,
there
it's
you
this
go.
length now. At least it looks good, though.
Yeah, it does. It does.
In all fairness, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
It just looks cut.
The last one didn't look bad, but
You can say
this
it
one
looked
looks
bad.
good. This one looks good, and the
You
other
can say it
one
looked
didn't
bad.
look good.
It didn't
Look good.
Well,
I don't think it looked bad. I genuinely don't think it looked bad. It just didn't look good. This one looks good.
This
So-
one looks like it was just done. And
Yeah.
so now, and I got it done, and I was a little sad about it after, and then I bought a hat,
Yeah.
the hat I'm wearing currently. And
It's
I'm
a
like,
nice hat.
Oh, I'm cool with it now.
Good hat.
I'll just wear hats now
Yeah.
if I don't feel like having my head shown off.
I respect that. I like a hat.
I like a Matt. I like you, Matt.
Thanks.
Can't wait till Matt gets here. Oh, looks like he's here now.
Yeah, right there. Hey, Matt, why are you being so creepy?
That's Matt, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, he's my favorite Tyrannosaurus.
What's your second favorite?
Tyrannosaurus.
That's okay, you don't have to talk
Jeff.
about it. He doesn't know how to talk on a podcast.
I just feel like I should
Go ahead.
tell you all out in the audience. I'm sorry.
Season 2.
I didn't mean to. Whatever happened on the last episode when I was all quiet forever. Sorry about that.
Hey, man. I didn't listen to it, but I believe
So.
that you did it, and I believe that it'll be forgiven.
Some sort of technical issues.
I think
my mic wasn't working for that. I don't know if it got turned off somehow. Maybe I left the room and I don't remember. I don't know.
I don't think anyone's going to blame you, Tim, because this is our first time doing a podcast. This is our first episode of season 2.
Yeah,
so
this is the first episode of season 2.
It's a clean slate.
Episode 21, season 2.
and it's a clean slate. We're not going to be doing shit like that in this next season.
Yeah.
We're going to be
No bullshit in this season.
There's no bullshit. We're not going to shit on a cow.
We would never shit on a cow.
Am I going to do
Not
that?
in this season, not in any season. If there's one thing I can promise you about this podcast, it's that I'm not going to shit on a cow. Thank you. So that's the Great Clip story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add to that before we move on
Yeah,
to
man,
a
I'm
new?
a Sandman.
All right. What's
I didn't know it was supposed
what's
to
up?
rain. It's beautifully sunny outside.
I know
It feels great
It's
outside.
really a trick.
Look what I'm wearing, too.
I know you're wearing jeans. Look at that.
This is the first time I've worn jeans.
That's crazy.
It's still raining.
I've known you for like a lot of years.
It's raining for so long. It went on for so long.
I know.
You've known me for a lot of years.
Yeah, I
and
have.
How many times in those years have I worn jeans? Be
I
honest.
guess never.
That can't be. That's not true.
But you just said this was your.
Shh.
Okay. Well.
Be quiet. Baby's sleeping.
So I had a time.
Go ahead. Say him out.
All right. Okay. Well, first of all,
Go ahead.
and then second of all, also
ahead.
second and
Go
first
ahead,
of all,
Tim.
and
Go
then
ahead.
second of all, and mostly first of all. So yesterday, I went to work right at the wrap place.
Yes, the one.
Zoomin' Vroomin' Wraps. That's their name.
Zoomin' Vroomin'.
So I was there.
Sounds like he's German.
Apparently, they didn't have a lot of wraps that needed to be
We
done.
don't have lots of raps. My name is Zoomin' Vroomin'.
You sound less German now.
Than I did before.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
I sounded more German there than
Yeah.
I did there. All right. Well, I'll be sure to write that down.
Yeah. Love the sound of that pencil on that paper.
Don't you dare get close to,
To
my hat again.
Yeah, I don't want to touch your hat. Not anymore.
Touch your hat. Touch
Our
my
hat.
hat. No.
So they didn't have a lot of wraps, so they were like, instead of wrapping cars today, Tim, how about
You wrap me.
how about you wrap me up and send me as a gift? Give me away.
It's a weird, boss. How about you wrap me up?
I want to be a mummy for Halloween. Go on and wrap
That'd be a
me
great
up.
Halloween costume. We'll talk about that on a later episode when we get closer to Halloween.
Right.
Go on, continue with
That's
your
the
rapping.
sound of Halloween. So I was there and they were like, hey, the fence looks really bad behind our place, so we're gonna have you trim the tree that's there and then also cut a bunch of vines off the fence.
That's the most windows, doors, and more thing
I know,
to do,
right?
Yeah.
I was like, where am I working again?
I swear to God, I thought I found a real job.
Yeah. So I did that for the entire shift. And it was nice. It was, it was
Yeah.
really comfortable outside, so I didn't mind being out.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I was standing in weeds and under a tree the whole day, and I just felt so itchy and gross.
Oh, yeah.
I feel fine now because I showered as soon as I got off work,
Okay.
but I just hated that. And then also I was using like a Sawzall, and I wasn't thinking about the fact that I was wearing rings.
Mm-hmm.
And so with the like vibration of it,
Yes, sir.
it was like shoving my ring into my finger, and it created a blister on my
God.
ring. It's really cool.
It'll show me.
So it wasn't the best day.
Let me see your blister.
It's weird. Like, see that line?
Yeah.
That's a blister. This
whole
line,
thing?
yeah.
Yo, that's a weird, like all the way around.
No, it only goes for a little bit here. The rest of it's just like
That's cool.
from being pressed in, but yeah.
Mama gnarly.
So it was a weird day.
Mama gnarly. That's so gnarly.
In other news, I've been I'm looking for pizza boxes as you
told me.
know. Yeah.
You called me today. I got a
did.
call from Tim today at my work, and he
Yep.
called me. He's like, "Hey, you guys got any pizza boxes?" And I was like, "What the fuck is
You
happening?"
were like, yeah, this is a pizza place.
I was
Tim.
thinking I thought it was a bit, and I was like, but I could tell in your voice it was not a bit.
Yeah.
I know when you're doing bits, and then that was not
It
one.
wasn't.
And I was like, I'm really impressed if this is one, because
Yeah.
you finally got me.
Right.
You finally got me to not realize you're joking.
Yeah.
Seems like, but not everyone has that. It seems.
No.
It seems like most people don't know you're joking,
No.
and that's funny to me.
It's the best part about
It's
it.
the best part.
Yeah.
But you were asking about pizza.
Yeah.
boxes.
So I'm doing this project for my book forms class, where we have to make non-traditional books, and my book is going to be a
Made out of
pizza box, and it's it's going to be a pizza that's made out of foam board and paper,
Okay.
and like the front of it will look like a pizza, but you flip it over and it's got like the stuff on the back,
Okay.
like the text and everything.
Okay.
And I need a blank pizza box so that I can like make my own cover for it. And I found lots of white pizza boxes that you can order online. I need a white pizza box so that I can have it. But unfortunately, the only ones that I've been able to find that you can order online, you have to buy in the lowest quantity of 50.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be like $40.
You should get it anyway.
I'm
Find something to do for Halloween with your
might
pizza boxes.
be doing that because every other solution I've looked for has been unsuccessful.
Dude, you should be like a transformer. You know, you dress as
Yeah.
Optimus Prime
Yeah.
with cardboard, and then
that
like,
would be pretty good.
but like color it with crayon.
Oh
So
no,
it looks like a child did it.
that I take back what I said. That would be pretty good. Bad is what I meant. Optimus Prime's in the room. Optimus Prime in the house. That was him. But so yeah, I might end up buying in bulk now because I went as a backup option. I went to Papa John's and I picked up just a regular like pizza box and tried to spray paint it to try and cover up their branding stuff. And the spray paint successfully covered up all the color, but because the box is like a different texture than the ink, you can still read Papa John's on it, so it's not going to work. And then I also tried to buy some like just sheets of cardboard, but I couldn't find a place that would
Give you cardboard.
sell me cardboard in large enough sheets. I went somewhere today that was supposed to have it, but apparently you can only order it online. So,
What a
and
hassle.
I've been planning to order it online, but I need it real soon. And all of them have these crazy long delivery times, so I'm like
Weird.
kind of fucked unless I can find something. But I might just order. I did find one place that you can order in bulk, and it's supposed to ship within a business day. So I might end up doing that, but it'll be like a minimum of $40. So
Well, I'm hoping you get your pizza.
thank you.
Do.
My professor was like, you should just go around to just like some little mom and pop pizza shops and like ask if they have like non-branded ones because they would. And I was like, you're right, but tell me where. Like, what are you like? What places are you talking about? Also,
What's a mom and pop pizza shop?
Also, I don't want to drive around all night just trying to find a place that happens to have a white box.
Is there a
like
mom
that
and
just
pop
sounds
pizza?
bad.
Charlestown Pizza Company. That's the most.
Do they actually have? Oh, you don't know. You're just saying that they might.
That's a
good point.
They're a mom and pop. I can't remember if they're white. They might be.
They might be.
You're white.
They very much might
Why
be.
can't they be white?
Tia suggested I go to Bear Nose, which
She's
is
not
not a
white.
bad idea. You're definitely right. She's not white. But so that's been what I've been doing all week is trying to find a fucking pizza box. I didn't know it would be this hard. But you know what I did know is that dinosaurs are real, and they're here.
I love pizza.
In other news,
You got other news? You got so much.
This weekend is the bachelor party for my buddy Riley.
You look so excited.
We're gonna leave. Well, I am.
No, I know you are. I know you are.
I'm
but your
so
face.
tired. I'm so sleepy because this week has gone not well, and I haven't gotten enough
It's
sleep.
not gone well. No, Tim.
And on top of that, I'm so nervous because like I've got all the plans. Everything should be good, but until it's actually like all happened, I'm constantly going to be worried that it's going to not work right somehow. So I need it to happen and be good. So I'm excited for it, but I'll be more excited when it's happening than I am right now, because right now it's a mixture of excitement and stress.
Yeah. Aren't you the one who planned it?
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah. So hopefully that's a good thing.
I was really hoping it was someone else who planned it.
Me too.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I think it'll be all right, Tim. I think you're going to throw a great party. I think that's what you got in you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. So that's going to be happening all weekend, which is why we're doing this now instead of on the weekend, because I really needed to not be doing this over a phone call or some shit.
Yeah, no, you don't need to be doing it over a phone call or some bullshit.
Yeah. There it is.
There it is.
Derek.
Timothy Drongens.
That's me.
That's your name. What are you doing in Chicago? Are you doing what's the plan, Stan?
Well, so I've got stuff for like we're gonna go to some museums, but that's like up for grabs. There are a bunch of different options, so that'll be filling some of the time. But the main events that we're doing,
Your main event.
the first day, we're going to the House of Blues,
Okay.
and then the second day we're doing Medieval Times.
Oh, cool.
So that should be fun. And then I think it's 2 days after that is the Gorillaz concert.
Okay.
So we're going to be at the Gorillaz concert, and that should be awesome.
Feel good.
And that's the main reason for the trip is the concert. But
Not for the Bachelor.
But other than that, like there's some museums and there's like
Sorry, hold on. Can you pause for a second? I don't know how this tree got back here. I gotta chop it down.
I'm planning to like
Hold on.
have a
I
like
gotta chop it.
fully laid out
It's gone.
schedule.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
the
It's
tree's
gone.
gone. So I'm planning to like have like a written out, fully laid out schedule to make sure everything like fits and works. But
An
some of
itinerary,
it's
if you will?
some of it's gonna be up to like all the guys like when we're there, like what we want to do, because some of it's like not necessary to squeeze it all in. We just want to have some fun, have some good times.
Well, I hope you have the greatest time, Todd.
Plus, we're planning to play Shredder's Revenge, the new TMNT game.
One did you say?
No, that's not the name of the game.
Tim, I did something.
What'd you do?
I bought jeans.
Oh wow,
That's not the. But
Oh,
I do want to talk about that a little bit though, because I'm wearing jeans. And remember, I used to be big no jean.
yeah. You used to be a big no jean.
I wore jeans in like high school,
Right.
but they never really fit and they were never comfortable.
Right.
And then I went and I spent like 3 hours finally, like looking for jeans because you can't do it otherwise.
No, you can't.
It takes a goddamn day to look for jeans and figure out your size because
Yeah,
they're
you
all
have to commit.
different. And I found them, and I actually found ones that are like comfy as dick,
That's good.
comfy dictable.
We like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
What brand are they?
Or the great brand.
Good.
I have no idea.
It doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't. I don't support them, whoever it is.
The fit's good. That's all that matters.
I went and I checked out all the sizes at like a Meijer because Goodwill doesn't have any fitting rooms and I don't like
Oh yeah.
not thrifting clothes.
Wait, what Goodwill doesn't have fitting rooms?
The one I was closest to. Nominee.
I thought that one had them.
Nope.
Crazy.
No, sir. I had a bathroom that you can't take merchandise in.
That'll do it.
You're like, I can't strip down to my tiny penis here.
They should really get on that because
Right?
how you supposed to buy clothes?
Guess what? They didn't have them at Meijer either.
Really?
They didn't have any fitting rooms.
I'm not surprised about Meijer, to be fair.
And then they were like, don't take merchandise into the bathroom. I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy your shit if I don't try it on. So I did it anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit. I was like, well, I'm not taking it. So you're fine.
Right.
I'll pay for it if you're scared.
I'll give you money.
There's no way I'm leaving here stealing this, so you're fine.
Yeah.
But I did steal a dog.
Oh, I guess we're done now.
I did steal a dog from a dog factory.
I guess we're out.
I'm evil.
I hope the police don't listen to this podcast because now you're going to a criminal place. Who keeps blowing up the wolf?
That's my favorite Halloween sound.
Blowing up the wolf. That's like a Duran Duran song, right?
You hit my head.
That's the sound that it made when Jason stabbed that one guy. Oh.
Anyway, I bought jeans and now I'm getting comfortable jeans. I'm a jean guy now.
Yeah.
I feel good and I leave good in jeans. Specifically, I leave really good.
I've never seen somebody leave better than you.
Man, I like the way he leaves.
I hate to see him here, but what? He leaves good.
I don't have like a laugh track, so I have to use that.
I mean, I think that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of laugh tracks.
It's supposed to be a female evil laugh. Let's hear it again.
I don't know if it was evil or a laugh. I finished Seinfeld
No, you didn't.
this week.
Give me a jaw.
It's over.
Time about it.
And
Tie my shoes right now.
first time I've ever watched it. It was good.
Tie my shoes right now. Did you like the season finale?
I did. The series finale was really good.
Okay. A lot of people didn't like it. Go ahead.
I mean, you don't know why.
I do.
You do?
No.
Why didn't they like it?
Because it wasn't fair.
Okay. Well, I liked it. I thought it was funny.
It wasn't fair.
I thought it was really good, funny.
Yeah, it was a funny one. Anyway, you watched finish Seinfeld. Was it Miami?
Seinfeld's over.
Was it Miami amazing?
Yeah, no. I was kind of over Seinfeld by the last little bit, but then the last few episodes were pretty great. So
90s.
it was fine.
90s, man. That's awesome.
I'll give the show a 6.5, but I'll give the first 3 seasons an 8.
Nort.
Gotcha.
Cool, dude. I'm a big fan of what you said. I got to watch the rest of the show.
Thank you so much.
My girlfriend Emma, shout out to my girlfriend Emma. Is gonna kill me because she likes the show a lot.
What did Emma think of your hair? That's
She liked it.
that's good.
She was fine with it. She
That's
didn't
what
care.
I know
She was
and
there
love.
with me when it happened because we spent the whole weekend together. Went to her families.
Yeah.
Went to her
Both of them?
families. Went to her family. Saw them. I saw their family.
Saw them
Saw
in
her
the
family.
family.
Saw her family. Thought
Saw
about dancing.
the family. Did
Thought
you
about
dance?
dancing. No, I didn't.
All right. Well,
I didn't.
you made a mistake.
We slept in a tent.
You should have danced.
We slept in a tent outside.
Was it good? Was it a good tent?
No, yes.
Was it cold?
Tent was good. Not
it
cold.
warm?
Fine. Not warm.
Okay.
Crickets. Lots of crickets.
Right in the middle. Right
Woke
outside.
up- what middle of what?
Outside.
The middle of outside?
Yeah.
Where is that?
That's where you slept.
I didn't know. Danville is the
Yeah,
middle.
the middle. Danville, Ohio.
Danville is the middle of outside.
That is, yep.
Oh,
Had a good time?
I had a good time. Then the next day, guess where we went? We went to Louder Than Life. You ever heard of that one?
I've heard of it. What was that like?
Man, we saw Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Was it loud? What was it like seeing them?
Talk right when I press it every time.
Yeah. Halloween.
Halloween. Happy Halloween. It cuts out every time.
Yeah,
It's great.
it's good.
Anyway, we saw Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
And the way I can define it is it was awesome, but it kind of sucked.
Okay. What do you mean?
So the first like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
they come out, they play Can't Stop, right?
Yeah.
Great
yeah.
song.
Good
really
song.
fun.
Solid song.
Solid song. Then they do
Can't go.
can't now you can stop. They did Now You Can Stop. No, they did whatever their next one. It probably sounded like
Yeah.
and then Flea was going
Yeah. That's Flea.
that's a flea right there.
That's a flea.
That's the sound a flea makes.
Yeah.
When it
If
jumps.
you've never heard of a flea jumping, well, there it is.
It goes like this.
Oh, that was a damaged flea. There you go.
It's my favorite one. We saw them in the first 15 minutes. Good.
Grid. Second 15 minutes.
The second 15 minutes, okay, the rest of the show, right, was filled with sporadic songs I knew
Right.
and then songs I did not know.
That makes sense.
But not like deep cut ones, because
Right.
Emma's a big fan and likes some like deep cut stuff, and they didn't play anything like that.
No.
They were just playing either new stuff or stuff I just hadn't heard before.
Yeah.
And it seemed like everyone around me didn't know them either because they stopped, getting really excited and singing. Kind of like how at the Guster concert.
Yeah, yeah.
They're still enjoying themselves, but it's like no one's singing along to it anymore.
Right.
Like we all were for a bunch of their other stuff.
Yeah.
And they did that, and after every song, I swear to God, it was like 6 minutes of jamming, which was so annoying because it's like, one, it wasn't like impressive jamming because
Right.
everyone who was performing that day could have done the same thing.
Yeah.
They could have done the same thing. It was just you're up there, you're playing music. If you're going to be headlining a fucking festival right now,
Yeah.
I expect you to be able to do all that stuff you're doing.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
Flea's cool because I like cool bass stuff, and Flea's a good bassist, but like, other than that, wasn't impressed. And they're not even a jam band.
No. No, they're not.
Even a little bit.
Yeah.
So I didn't know why they were doing it. So, but literally, you could have taken out like a quarter of the show was basically them just fucking around on their stuff, and it was just like, what are you guys doing? You could fit in so much more stuff that people would know and like get excited about. Anyway, they end on "By the Way," which is a great song, but it's a weird one to end on. Didn't do "Under the Bridge."
Yeah. I don't really know that one, but I believe you.
By the way, I tried to say I'll be there, waiting for.
Fair enough. Yeah, that doesn't sound like one that would be like an ending song.
It was
I
really
feel like people try and end on like a more
like when they
up
find it seemed like, here's the real killer about that.
Yeah.
It's like everyone was kind of like just like sitting there like enjoying it, but like they were enjoying the rest of fucking festival, like just
Right.
not knowing the music, but are going like, yeah, okay, this is music that's
Yeah.
happening. It's
Yeah.
weird that it's Red Hot Chili Peppers. We should be like, whoa, you know? And then they do that song and everyone's like back awake, back alive. They're like, finally, it's a song we all know and we're all
Right.
singing it and stuff. Then they end it. And I checked
And
my
that's it.
phone. It's 10:40.
Yeah, yeah.
They're supposed to go on till 11. They
Okay.
ended 20 minutes early,
I've never heard of a group doing that.
right? It seemed like they didn't give a shit.
That's really
It
interesting.
was really interesting and stupid because it was
Yeah, yeah.
expensive ass tickets
Yeah, of course it would be.
that I spent just to see them, really,
Yeah.
because I didn't really care about seeing the other ones
Right.
that much. The other ones were cool though, but that was really disappointing.
Yeah,
But
that would
at the
be
same
disappointing.
time, the ones that I got to see live were really fun because I like
That's
Red Hot
good.
Chili Peppers and they're good songs. But it was weird.
So
was
kind
weird.
of an up and down experience. Like,
Kind of an up and down. Wouldn't recommend seeing him live though. After that,
that's
I'd be
too
like,
bad.
yeah, it is too bad, right?
Yeah, they seem like a group that would be really good live, just
They
because
could
it's
be.
like, you know, you guys have those songs that everybody's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, those.
I was really expecting like them ending on Under the Bridge. Like everyone
Yeah.
kind of ends on their most popular one, and
Yeah.
like everyone's like having a great time. But nope.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
They didn't even like consider playing it. I think I really wanted to hear the Zephyr song, but Emma kept telling me, she's like, they're not gonna play that song.
Yeah,
They're not gonna play that one.
no.
And I was like, I know, but it's my
Doesn't mean you
it's
don't wanna
probably
hear
my
it.
favorite one for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's nice. But I also saw Alice in Chains was there,
oh okay.
but the lead singer's dead, and it sounded like the lead singer was dead.
Oh,
because
that's
it's
rough.
like, well, you guys aren't really Alice in Chains anymore, are you?
Yeah,
It's a very important part of your band.
yeah.
Still fine though. Incubus.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
You ever hear Incubus?
I don't really know any of their music, but yeah, I've
man.
heard of them.
There's a song Drive. I forget how it goes. Oh my god, I'm gonna think about it till they come.
Drive, 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 get in my car. Drive, 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 going real far. Drive, 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 going.
gonna drive.
That's what he listens to everywhere he goes.
Incubus is a real big fan of Chronic Nonsense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who wouldn't be? They're one of the 20 people that listen.
It's my transition noise.
All right, welcome back.
We're gonna segue. Happy Halloween.
Do you want me to start adding bumper music between stuff?
Can I tell you one more band? Before
Sure.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
do that. We'll talk about it. By the way,
I'll just start putting it in everywhere. I won't. I'll do that at the last part. I'll listen to the whole thing like I usually do, and then at the end, without like going to the part that I'm putting it in, I'll just start putting in the music.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Okay, good. What were you gonna say?
Papa. I saw Papa Roach.
Papa Roach.
You know Papa Roach?
Nope.
You probably know the fucking. Oh my god! How can I not think it's the fucking. This is my last resort.
Oh, yeah, of
yeah,
course.
that one.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah, they were awesome.
Really?
They were awesome.
That's cool.
I heard that song
That's
and I was
cool.
like, "That's a fucking great song."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I knew there was a couple others that I knew of, but I couldn't remember which ones they were. And then they played those, and I was like, "Oh fuck, those are them too."
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
And then all
That's
their
fun. I like
so
that.
they played all their hits, and
Yeah.
then also all their other stuff. I was like, "Oh fuck, this is good. This is good. I should listen to them more." So they were a happy surprise.
That's what we like. We
Papa
like
Roach. And it was a fun, all the whole crowd going, "This is my last resort."
that. Yeah. Yep.
Why does he say it like that?
I don't know.
This is my last resort. Suffocation. Suffocation. Don't give a fuck if I don't stop breathing.
It just can't handle it. I don't know why. It's suffocating. It's almost like they recorded it like that.
They didn't. I can turn it down and it does it. Watch.
Oh, okay. So
And
it's like a
it's-
clipping thing. It's trying to.
It's trying to protect us. but that was a great time, and I
Glad
had
he's back. You had a great time?
I had a great time, man.
Fuck.
I'm
Okay.
I'll forgive you about it. I'll forgive you for me having a good time. Do you want me to have a good time right now?
Yeah, if you don't mind my asking.
Yeah, man.
So how many groups performed? That'll be one. One group, two
That sounded
group.
like that fart was going somewhere.
It did. It was on its way.
It sounded like that fart was gonna end. Do it again.
I'm here to crush every possible option.
It's funny.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all day. Probably won't be here all week.
Oh, drama. Oh man, what a management. No.
What?
Did you see any bands this week?
No.
No, you didn't. I knew
I
you
went to
didn't.
Chautauqua and I saw some people playing music.
God bless you.
They were fucking.
What's that one again?
That's the Madison Art Festival thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew that was happening. And I was
Yep.
like, thanks for the fucking invite,
Oh,
Tim.
I'm sorry.
Because we went last year
We did
together.
go.
And
It was a good time.
My mom said she was going to it. And I was like, oh, thanks for the fucking invite,
I'm
Tim.
sorry.
I don't get no. I was busy, obviously.
Yeah.
Idiot. I wouldn't have gone anyway.
I could have guessed. It was. It wasn't bad. Part of it, I went Sunday, which is not the best day to go because sometimes people don't like set up for Sunday because it's one of the least busy days. And there just wasn't as much. Like there was definitely still some cool stuff. I didn't spend as much time looking around as I usually do, but like. I feel like there were a lot of super cool things that I saw last year with you that were not there this year, and then nothing really new that was super interesting.
Oh, God. It's a wolf now.
The
Somebody's
tree's a wolf.
The tree turned into a wolf.
A wolf has got to be dead, right?
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Oh.
He howled at me to let me know.
All right, well.
He's like, hey, dude, I'm a wolf now. Don't chop me down.
What?
Back to being a tree again. Okay.
Back to being a wolf again. Thank you. Yeah.
Sim.
See, that's a rare, what do they call them?
Joke?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing anymore.
know anymore.
Well, I'm happy you went to an art festival, Tim.
You know,
What do I, where is
there
this
was a
going?
guy there that had I don't know what the instrument was called, but it was 12 strings, but it wasn't a guitar. It was just like a neck. I think he was there last year too.
Yes.
And God, that thing's crazy.
It's called the 12 strings.
He's really good at playing those 12 strings.
Playing the 12 strings.
The 12 strings. He's really good at that. And I couldn't really keep up with what was happening while I was watching him. But you know what I could do?
It was too much for you.
I bought gas.
My brain shit.
So,
We're going to talk about you getting gas on the podcast?
no.
We can.
We're
Talk
not
about
going
gas.
to. Oh, you know what's funnier than gas? A lot of things.
He doesn't seem to think so. He seemed to think it was pretty funny.
Gas is the funniest topic. Pardon me while I get far. Okay.
Hardly far.
I moved back like a whole foot.
Hardly far is my favorite SNL character.
You're my favorite SNL character.
Do you think I could be
Don't
on
be
SNL?
bashful.
All right.
Oh, man.
Do you think I could be an SNL guy?
Yeah.
Why?
No.
All right. I just wanted the reasoning, and then you backed out of it.
I think you could be an SNL guy because I've never watched SNL, so I can't really, I don't know. I don't know what they're like, so I'm sure you could be that.
They're fine.
I don't know what they're like, so you definitely can.
You can be anything that I don't know about.
yeah.
That's what my dad told me when I was 8. He said, "Hey, you can do anything that I'm not aware of.
If I don't know about it, that's you.
If I'm not looking, you're doing it."
Hey, you got it, Dad. Hey, you got it, Daddy. Tia and I also finished watching Lucifer this week.
The devil.
Yeah.
What was he doing? Did you just lock him in your room or something and just watched him?
Oh, I have a secret camera pointed at the devil. I dug down as far as I could, and then I hit hell, and I put a little camera.
I'm picturing you like asleep with Tia, and there's on your computer screen is a black and white image of like security footage of Lucifer in a crib, and then next to you on your bedside table is a baby monitor. Making sure Lucifer is doing all right in the other room.
Yep. That is actually how I spend my evenings.
And then he wakes up and he kills like 40 virgins, and you have to go in there and calm him down.
Lucifer.
Make him go back to sleep.
Lucifer, you little fuck.
Lucifer, go to sleep. It's not funny, Lucifer. Stop laughing. He's a T-Rex now.
Well, you wouldn't know it to look at him.
You wouldn't know it to look at him.
Yeah. Oh,
what does that mean?
Whoa. Well, you wouldn't know what it is that you're thinking if you just looked at him. Oh. It's like the whole reading a book by cover. It's the whole thing about reading a book's cover.
Book's cover is my favorite. John Givaldi.
No, it's not.
You were talking about something.
Right on.
You finished Lucifer.
Finished Lucifer. I mean, that's really... I don't know what else I could possibly say about it.
Finally finished him off. He's gone now.
It was a pretty good show. I feel like it was really good in the beginning, and then it kind of hit a little bit of a lull. It was a little like kind of in the same formula all the time, but not really getting anywhere that I was happy with. Just like there were obviously stuff that's gonna happen, but they weren't getting to it yet. And then Netflix picked it up, and it got like a whole lot of shit happened real fast, and I enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah.
It didn't look like a good show.
I didn't think that I wouldn't like it because like I don't know.
I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, it doesn't look like the plot is bad. It looks like that will be a bad show.
Oh, well, I had fun with it. I liked it.
Well, I'm glad you did.
I wouldn't say that it's like a masterpiece, but it's definitely a fun show.
It's no Baby Daddy.
Oh, well, yeah. That's true.
Do you remember that show?
I've heard of it.
Do you remember that show, Baby Daddy?
I do remember it.
On ABC Freeform.
ABC
Free formerly.
Oh, speaking of...
Formerly known as ABC Family.
Speaking of shows...
Go ahead, say a show right now if you got it in your...
Archer's back, and we're watching it. We're watching the new season.
How many seasons are they on now?
This is probably 12.
That's an old show. Get old about it.
Ugh. Nope. Good show. Wow.
I like Archer. Every time I've seen it, I've liked it. It's I need to watch more. I got to like season 3, season 4.
Yeah.
And then didn't ever watch anymore, and I never will again.
That's fair.
I don't watch TV.
I mean, well,
I'm too busy.
Oh, I'm halfway through my book. I'm not moving very fast through it because I do have time, but I don't spend a lot of time on it.
How'd you do that?
But eyes.
How'd you get a book?
Read it.
When did we talk about that? Was that 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Something like that.
4 weeks ago? 5 weeks ago?
But yeah, I'm halfway through
ago?
that.
7 weeks ago?
And it's good.
9 weeks ago? Was it 10?
Could be.
Was it 11 weeks ago? 12 weeks ago? Was it 13 weeks ago? 14?
No. But yeah, so the book I'm reading is getting good. I'm getting deep into it. So
I'm sorry.
We're zooming. It was a little confusing to keep track of because this book takes place over the course of a number of years, but he doesn't list like the time jumps at the beginning of the chapter. You just have to kind of like figure it out as you're reading. So there were a couple times I was like, wait, what? And then it hit me. I'm like, oh, okay, I know where we're at.
This is a Quentin Tarantino movie book.
Quentin.
Hi, my name's Quentin Movie. Getting his name mixed up as Quentin Movie. Man, I'm a real big fan of what's his name?
Just thinking every director's last
James
name
Movie.
is Movie.
Movie Cameron.
Steve.
Jimmy. Steve Boo Movie.
Steven Movie.
Have you ever watched Steven Universe?
No, I haven't.
I'll watch it this week and I'll get back to you.
Okay. I was gonna watch it. I watched. Okay, so
Go ahead.
For my
You got it.
film and mental illness class,
That would be in that class.
we watched.
It would be then.
We watched an episode of that, or like I think it was one of the later thing. I think there's like a spin-off series after it. Anyway, I saw a part of something from that, and I was like, "Oh, this actually seems pretty good." And then I thought about watching it. I started the first episode, and I was like, "No, I don't feel like this right now." So never came back to it. But
I think I'll watch it for you and I'll get back to you on the
thank
show.
you so much.
And I won't remember to do this.
I kind of miss regular show.
It's such a good one. I didn't finish it. I've never finished it.
Yeah.
I haven't even.
That's what I did during quarantine. That's the only thing I did during quarantine.
I didn't even like get far in it.
I watched all of regular show and I played too many video games.
I mean, honestly, I didn't need to finish it though because I experienced it.
Yeah. All you have to do is
I experienced it when it came out.
Knowledge,
First, when I was a child boy.
wisdom. I remember seeing previews for it and
It's
being
not
like,
enough.
that's a show that my parents wouldn't want me to watch.
My parents would never let you watch that.
Yeah, your parents? No. My parents? No.
No. Your parents? Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Oh, my grandpa's in the hospital.
You want to talk about that?
No, he just got out. Got him. It's a trap. Yeah, apparently he started bleeding internally a week ago,
God.
and they weren't sure why.
Yeah, man.
So
Maybe that just happens when you're old.
because he was old, and so they patched him up, kept him in the hospital for a week. Now he's going back to the nursing home. So fuck yeah.
Back he goes.
I visited him while he was in the hospital. He looked pretty rough, but
Sorry to hear that.
still alive. So he's not gonna die, I don't think.
Well, I really hate
Like
to
at all. Like I don't see how he could really. I feel like every time death comes around, he's like, nah.
You're making the devil laugh.
That's what my Uncle Richard used to do. Death would come around and be like, nah. And then I think one time Death came around and he was like, all right.
All right, you can now.
Yeah. He was like, oh, nice.
Go ahead.
It's all right.
He saw the Grim Reaper in his bedroom. He's like, "Get ahead,
Good. Get
get in on me."
in there.
What do you think the Grim Reaper does to kill people? What do you think he does? Do you think he brutally murders
He's got like
them?
a little button. He just like walks up. He's like,
I was thinking he does a little dance.
oh, a little dance. That's
Yeah,
good.
He does
That's
like
good.
a little.
He does a little twirl.
He does a little pirouette.
Yeah.
His arms up like a ballerina.
And then he's like, just like points, two fingers.
Yeah, take a picture of this.
Yeah.
So people
All right,
get
so
the
people
context.
know. Yeah.
You can check us out on your Instagram. This is how death kills you.
He points at. Is he pointing like at you or at your crotch? He just
don't know.
he just does a spin and point at your crotch, and then you die. You keel over. That's it.
Oh
Or
man.
whatever kills you. So it's like he does that, and you get hit by a car.
Or what if like no one can see it, but like he has a scythe, right? And he just brutally murders you.
Every time.
And you feel
he just
it.
walks around and goes
You could
all
be
over the place.
So basically, you could be an old man dying of old age with your family around you. He's like, I'm so happy. I got to go roller skating 30 years ago, and I'll never forget it with my granddaughter. Goodbye, my family. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna remember the times where I forgot to put on my socks.
Yeah, Grandpa, you should remember that. Definitely remember that. Hold on to that, Grandpa.
Why is everyone on their phones?
Sorry, Grandpa, I don't give a shit.
I think I see him. He's coming for me. Is this Jesus? And then he's got a scythe. And he just shoves it in his face, and like,
Oh god.
and like internally he's going, ah! Ah! You know,
But externally, he's just like,
and he's like, come on. He just closes his eyes.
I'd like to think that that the Grim Reaper looks like really chill, but then he suddenly like is just like raging and just destroys. So like you see him over there and you're like, I guess it's my time, and then like it just like the Grim Reaper like subtly nods, doesn't make a sound, and then like seconds before you realize you're about to die, he just jumps up, starts screaming and just stabbing you.
Okay, now picture, so like the Grim Reaper, we don't really know what he looks like. What if he actually looked like me, but like with a yellow fedora?
He looks like the man in the yellow hat from the
That's Death
Curious
Man.
George comics.
Curious John.
Curious Jay.
Curious George slash.
Curious.
Yeah. What if he punched you in the face?
And that's it. That's
how
the
you
end.
die. It's like,
He
goodbye.
challenges you to a game of ping pong. If you win, you keep living.
Man, gotta write that down. Put it in a style. Put it in the clip show.
He smells you. He gets up real close. He goes. He's sniffing the life right out of you.
Oh my god. He whispers, "You're dead." Hey, no one ever talks about this.
You're dead.
People just say like, "Oh, you see him, and he, I don't know, holds your hand, and you die."
He holds your dick.
He come checks you, he jerks you off, and when you come, you die. We're done. This is done.
Yeah.
We gotta stop. We gotta talk about drawing cartoons.
Dead bit.
We gotta talk about drawing cartoons.
All right, talk about it. You want me to pull out the book?
I want you to pull out my. What did you say?
Oh,
Where are we at on the podcast right now, Tim? It feels like we're close.
we just hit an hour.
Oh my god, damn, dude! It's like I'm a magical man.
It's like you're the science.
the science.
Yeah.
I guess there is only one,
Yeah.
but there's not.
No.
The biggest smile on your face.
Yeah.
Take a smile.
I'm happy about it.
He's happy about that. There's multiple sciences. Do you want to talk about this now, or do you want to
Sure.
talk about?
Yeah.
the
We'll
end
talk
of-
about the science.
I don't want this to be the case, but I do think it's funny to talk about if this episode was called The Science. And we had an episode earlier called The Science Episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
So people
And then-
colloquially will be like, oh, have you listened to the Science episode? And they'll look at it and they'll be like, which one are they talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think that's what we should call. I think we should call this episode,
We could call
Why
we could
are
call
you
it-
doing it?
it.
Just and
Read.
Read. I like what we did before, where we just said where I said I'm a little vampire, and then we called it that. But we won't do anything today. We're not even gonna upload this.
Yeah, this one's probably just for us.
This one we're gonna listen back and go like, we could have uploaded it, but we chose. That's funny now. It doesn't come across on the podcast.
No, it doesn't.
I wish it did.
This one's funny just for us. So everybody out there in the audience, I just want you to know, you're never gonna hear us again. This is it.
We'll cut it out.
No, we won't.
We'll cut it out.
No, we won't.
We can't.
We're not gonna cut it out.
You gotta cut it out.
We're
It's
not gonna
ruined.
cut it out. I'm
No.
gonna cut that out, but I'm gonna leave this in.
So
And I'll be like,
what's
what
happening?
happened? What
What's
did
an
he say?
outro?
What did he do?
What's this outro?
This outro is us talking about cutting shit out.
Andre
You think I should cut out that little bit about the woman from the
Give me-
festival?
Ren-
I'll probably cut that
What's
out.
it all about? No, you don't have to cut. Oh, maybe you want to
I might cut that out.
because you feel bad about
I
it.
feel bad about it.
Go ahead and keep that part in though.
All right. I'll cut that out and put it in front of this.
can put it after this.
Yeah, right after it.
And then you'll put this part and you'll put it at the beginning.
Dude, I thought about for the last episode, I genuinely considered just cutting it into pieces and then just moving all the pieces around.
I would have loved that. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
For that episode, that would have been good.
Oh, man.
We do a root beer taste test, but in our way.
Yeah.
It's terrible. All right, guys, thank you for listening.
Oh, yeah.
If you made a sense out of this outro, well, you're not going to anymore.
Yeah,
You
good.
should cut out the part where I do that.
Okay.
And now you do your
And then I'm going to cut out the part that I'm about to say, which is thanks for joining us and welcome back to joining us.
Oh, we didn't even do the intro yet.
Welcome to this is chronic nonsense.
This is chronic nonsense.
We're coming at you.
You're coming at me, and I'm not ready for it.
Oh, there's a cute little Siamese cat outside. Welcome back to Chronic.
Goodbye. Thank you for joining us.
Nonic.
Happy Halloween. Oh.